Thank you very much. One, as we all know, evaluation of severity of pectus excavatum is normally done by CT or MRI. And to control and to do the follow-up, we have qualitative typical studies, which are physical exploration, the satisfactory scoring scales and photographies, and more objective tools are the CT, X-ray, MRI. On the other hand, the 3D external scan has been described. This is the system we use is the Orton Clinic scan, which has got the scanning system and a turntable with bars. It's a system with no radiation, and this is done in the outpatient clinic, which is non-invasive. What we do is we has an quizzing time of 24 seconds. We put several landmarks on the patients. We put 7 landmarks on the posterior to the spinous hypophysis from C7 to S1. And in the anterior, we put 5 in the sternal notch, C-foot process, deepest and highest point, iliac spines. You can put also accessory points. It's very important to put correctly the landmarks because you're going to make measures on these landmarks. It's a 4-minute data processing with the software, and then we gain a 3D reconstruction of the whole corporal surface, where we can do different measures. Different external indexes are measured by the Orton Clinic software. Here is the description of the table which comes out, and the measurement taken on the cut of the thorax. And what we have seen also is that with repeated successive scanners, objective evaluation of the evolution is permitted. We have got the opportunity to do an initial analysis and a longitudinal analysis through the time. So what we wanted to do is to determine the correlation between the internal indexes seen on the CT and MRI with the external indexes. And on the other hand, we wanted to see which utility the 3D scan system has to the diagnosis and follow-up of pectus excavatum. So we did a retrospective study of pediatric pectus excavatum patients evaluated by the scanning system between 2017 and 2018 is when we started. And we compare them with the previous CT and MRI. The exclusion criteria was more than 1 year of difference between the studies, and we looked at the correlation indexes and their significance. This is the way the Haller index was measured in the external scan, the measures of the DV and the DMP. And this is how the correction is measured on the scanning system. It's a little bit different, so we wanted to see how the correlation was. We had 29 patients, which 7 had to be excluded because the CT was more than 1 year abroad. 14 boys and 8 girls with median age of 13 years. Median time between CT and MRI was 6 months, and median Haller index was 4.55 and correction index 38%. First of all, we had a look at the Haller index, and we also compared boys and girls if there was any difference. So what we saw that we didn't see any clear correlation between the Haller index, between the CT and the scanner system. What we saw is that there was a tendency in the males respective to the females. And in relation to correction index, we saw that there was a correlation which was a very high significance, and we also saw that this correlation was much stronger in males than in females. So we think a 3D scanning system is a useful tool for objective evaluation and follow-up of pectus excavatum patients without exposure to radiation. But we also think that although we need a larger study, the results suggest that there's a correlation between correction index and external correction index. So it can be also useful to evaluate the pectus excavatum severity and can replace repeated radiologic studies. Thank you very much.